Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glen Bixley, and today we're back on Railroads Online. And today, of course, we are doing multiplayer. I can't find anybody now, they've all disappeared off my screen, but we are joined by the miner from last week, if everybody remembers him.
Hello.
Here he comes, jumping around.
We're back.
Yeah, and we've got Tiny Tim going to join us. Well, Tim, we'll just call you Tim. He will be joining us shortly. He's just jumping onto the server now, so he will be joining us shortly. Now, as I've just discussed with these guys, we've got a couple of jobs that we're going to be doing today. These guys can choose what they want to do. We're going to basically fix the mess that Glen Bixley made last week, because he's not very good at laying rails. He didn't put his foundations down first, so that all needs to be fixed. We're going to also run a second line between the firewood and the freight yard, possibly, if we get to that. But my primary job today is going to be running a line towards the iron mine. For now, I'm just going to be laying down some foundations, and we'll see how we get on as far as I may end up ripping them up and changing them. But I think at the moment, all foundations that we have in the game are going to need to be ripped up, because the fact that the lines are at different levels, we need to get those foundations done. That's not a high priority though. As I said, my priority for me today will be getting this iron mine run. But if you want to make some money, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I'm going to basically do, is just try and run a line out this way. Now, if I check my map today, we need to get to the iron mine and the smelter. So, going through the hills looks like a barbarian job. We're going to basically run via the smelter, and then we're going to run down through the valley to the iron mine and then to the coal mine, I presume, or we will run around the outside. We'll see how it goes. I've seen a couple of other people lay their rails down, but I'm not sure as to how we're going to do it. Now I need to make sure I've got chat up. I do not have chat. Where are we? We need to get to the iron mine and the smelter. So, oh, my volume does sound terrible. Going through the hills looks like I'm just going to turn my job. We're going to basically run via the smelter. Apologies for the volume. I'm having problems with it lately. There we go. Valley. So now that I can hear myself, that will go down a little bit. Oh yeah, Fusion Distress, how are you? And Father Jack, Brew Gamer, how are you all? Welcome, welcome. First time catching your stream before you start. Oh, so you got to put up with the shenanigans and the mess and everything that goes wrong. Excellent. Okay. I've just turned my volume right down because it is peaking out. I've noticed I'm having problems with it, but then even the guys in Discord have just said that they're noticing it too. So it could be I've damaged my mic somehow. I don't know. I might have done something to it. Probably just needs me to set it up properly. So yeah, that's what I'm going to basically do. Why is my map not disappearing? This is, because you've got to click on the screen, dude. That'll help. We're hearing steam. Yeah, I am going to attempt to run a line out this way, and we're going to basically just see where we go, what it does. It's probably not going to go where I want it to, because that's the way things work. So yeah, what I have learnt that I think I've been doing wrong in the past is I'm not putting my foundations down first. So that's my primary mission for today. Put down my foundations. Now I'm getting really bad frames, I'm also noticing. That's not good. Yeah, see, we're getting a bit of elevation here. You can hear that really good, eh? We are definitely getting elevation, so I'm going to come back. We're going to come around this way and see if we can avoid the mountain. I heard she's going to be coming around the mountain. Here's the developer's track. That'll help, if we can find that. You guys noticed that the sound effects are late, so when you place foundation and rail and things like that, the sound effects turn up later on?
Sometimes, yes. I have noticed that a bit.
I noticed it last time we were playing, and I'm noticing it again today. Where am I? I think we're heading in that direction.
Oh no, that's why I'm not moving. Betsy's out of steam. That'll do it.
Oh, yeah, because she's been sitting there idling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's building up steam again. Okay.
Now, if you guys need jiggers or anything like that, let me know. What I'm thinking is we're probably going to want jiggers all over the freaking map so that we don't end up stuck somewhere and having to walk all the way back.
Yeah.
But that's why I also think if one of you guys wants to run some money and make some cash, that's going to help later on for when you're not going to end up with those problems.
Let's see, how much do I have now? I'm at 2,000, so just what you start at normally.
Right. Yeah. I think after I brought that jigger last time... Oh, no, because I made a little bit of money. I made, what, 20 bucks or something, didn't I? I think I got under 200, so... I got enough to buy another jigger. But... wow, okay. So we're going to have to come through this way. I'm really not sure this track I'm laying is straight, but...
Alright, so that turn's not going to work. Okay.
Oh, I cancelled out. Dropped my foundations. Turning it down helped. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems to be vibrating. I'm noticing it a lot. Since the update. They updated Windows and then up OBS. And both together seem to do something to it. This game is starting to really grow on me. I think I am going to add it to my collection. It's not the cheapest of games. I will admit that. I don't like spending a lot of money on games, and to me this game really pushed my budget. This and Wreckfest. This and Wreckfest. I reckon if they halved the price, they would sell 3 times or more of both games. But this was $50 New Zealand, so that's around about 25 American, about £30.
30, yeah.
I'm starting to learn prices slowly.
Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck in the rail car. God damn it.
Stuck in the car. They have, apparently the developers have deliberately done it so you can just walk through it at the moment.
I had re-railed it above my head.
Oh, that doesn't probably help.
Terrible idea. No, it didn't.
How's Tim getting on? Has he managed to get into the server yet?
I am in, and I've begun straightening out some track.
Ah, okay. That sounds like an impossible job. Glen's just led himself towards a big canyon.
I'm working on re-railing the mess that I've created, because, yeah, great.
I think I need to work out where the hell I'm going.
This curve was a bit too tight, and cars buckled on each other.
I've got a few patches where, wow, even I know that my track is all twisted and warped on itself. That was me trying to work out those curves.
Yeah.
I think a lot of what I was doing wrong with those curves... Oh,
Curve I did, I think.
I think what I was doing wrong was I was trying to lay them in short pieces. Holy cow.
Yeah, when I do curves, I try to do it in one long piece.
Yes.
Depending on whether or not it's just a full, like, 180 turn or a 90 degree. Yeah, I try to keep it all one piece.
Try and stretch it as far as you can anyway, yeah. Holy cow. I didn't realize there was a big canyon on the way to the smelter.
Yeah, there's a lot of different elevation changes that go on to that run.
See, that's the thing, when you're watching other people, you don't get to see the likes of this big canyon.
Yeah.
I turned up at the canyon thinking, how the hell, what? Where did I leave my foundations behind now? Brother Jack, who you got in the multiplayer? Okay, so we have, for anyone who's just coming in, we have the miner who joined me last time I was playing, helped me out, and of course we have Tim, Tiny Tim, for anyone who knows him off the Discord. So yes. 3 of us today. Always good to have people join in the multiplayers. I do like doing multiplayer. One thing I was getting a bit annoyed with another lot of multiplayers that we were doing was everybody had to compete and everybody had to be better. And of course, you know, because my truck does 600 kilometers per hour with all my mods, and what does yours do? I didn't realize that games like Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator were actually a competitive sport.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it get that way sometimes.
I wasn't enjoying it. I really wasn't. And then, you know, everybody's competing and racing against each other, and and then they're all crashing into each other, and look, this is not fun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind everybody competing and having fun, but then, you know, if you're going to be competing and racing against each other, well, how about we do that as a modded one instead of... I have no idea where I'm going with this rail. Yeah, I don't know. I like doing multiplayer, but I'm not into all the competitiveness. Unless you're doing something like a first-person shooter, or, you know... If we're doing a first-person shooter, then of course be competitive, or even Among Us, when we were doing Among Us. Unfortunately, I had one viewer who, he was young and he didn't seem to understand that, mate, there's no good staying with me in Among Us. Yes, I'm going to stab you in the back. Because I know you're following me. I hope I'm going in the right direction.
Ooh, that switch is not set the right way. Ooh, no.
Now the switches. I wasn't particularly worried when I laid some of mine. What I want to do eventually, when we double line it, I'd like all the switches to be on the same side, so we're not having to get out and switch sides all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care whether they're all on the left or all on the right, but I'd eventually like to be able to do a loop, and all the switches be on the same side.
Yeah.
You know, if we're having to switch sides, this one's on the left, this one's on the right, it makes it more confusing. And I think we could quite easily lay it so all the switches are on one side, and then we can easily just look at that side, knowing where we're supposed to be looking. Oh, I am heading in the right direction. Okay, some of my foundations are a little bit high, but hey, I'm from New Zealand, and we have what we call stop banks here, and we basically put our railways on top of some of them. And the stop bank is to stop water, so there's like a levee for the Americans.
Yeah. I know what
Yep.
you're talking about. Yeah.
And so sometimes we'll put our railways on top of them. So I don't mind it being a little bit high. Okay, we might need to bring it down here though.
Yeah, I have some bits where I'd prefer to have some of it being more just foundation, because it just looks good.
Right, yep.
Well, I see someone run up the track.
Ran up the track?
Yeah, running up the track.
Oh, yeah, that'd be Tim. It's definitely not me.
This new section of track should be a little bit straighter.
I think all of it needs to be better.
Coming up to the switch and then gonna back it back to the
That's why I was actually thinking it might pay to even maybe remove the foundations and just relay all the foundations first. Because if you relayed all the foundations, then all the track will be flat to it. I don't know what's easier, but... gradient, 0% right now. How do we switch that? That is E and Q. Oh, that made a huge difference, and that'll be too far. I'd like kind of a half gradients. Am I being picky when I say that? So instead of going up a full degree, you only go a half degree?
So which section of this track needs the love more? Monner?
Well, I'm thinking if anything, it's just a matter of... Sorry, go ahead, Miner.
really it's sawmill that needs some work. That's for sure. The line that goes all the way there.
Yes.
Goes to the logging camp is fine.
Okay.
It's around the sawmill where it starts getting sketchy around there. There's so many switches.
The logging
That's
camp
what
is the
needs to be
best. The sawmill got a bit sketchy because we had somebody else join us, and he decided to have some fun. Oh god, I've lost my foundations now. And where I didn't put my foundations down at first. Oh, there we go. At the freight yard's a little bit sketchy. A little bit sketchy, he says.
Just a little.
But yeah, the freight yard is definitely. Sorry, the lumber camp is definitely the worst.
Ooh, that switch isn't set either. That's cool.
I think some of the switches I was putting down just to. Oh, what the hang have you just done, Glenn? Have I just double lined myself? Some of the switches I think I was putting down just to shape the track.
Yeah.
I did double line that. I thought I did. And to get an idea on the shape with more than anything. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Again. I'm using constant grade when I put my foundations down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to raise at all.
Well, no, it's going up and down, but it's going up a whole degree.
Oh, right. That's what it changes.
Yep. So, let's try the variable gradient, which Glenn hasn't actually even frickin' used yet.
Yeah, because that's every segment is its own gradient as long as you set it before you place it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it up to here. But then we need to suddenly go down.
That'll sit.
I mean, from building with you last week, and then watching, I mean, I've said I watched Khan and Cosmo and what have you.
Yeah.
They were laying a track the other day. What took them 3 hours, they laid the other day in, I think it was about 40 minutes.
Yep. I saw that video already as well. Yep.
And the first thing I noticed was that there was the foundations.
Yeah,
That's what I realized I was doing wrong.
Basically, you just tracing it out and getting the line ready and set to go. Then once you got the foundation done, you can just let the rails all on top of it. Because you've already got it traced out and ready to go.
And the other thing I noticed I was doing wrong was I was doing short segments to try and get my curve started. Was I should have gone back further, done a long segment, and then fixed it, basically.
Yeah.
Once I'd fixed it into place, then I could have done my curve. But yeah, I mean, I'm learning, and I'm sure as the developers build the game, tutorials will teach people stupid stuff like that.
There are some videos out there. There are quite a few that they give. Not on everything though, but yeah.
In a way, I was kind of hoping that with one of the devs doing his own stream, he would actually do a lot of that stuff. But instead, it's more him laying tracks, but not actually teaching what he's doing.
What are you talking about now? I missed that.
I'm trying to think of his name. The one that's been doing heists, yeah. He has his own channel.
Mark Huber, yeah.
So he's oops, I'm pushing wrong buttons now. I would have liked him to have actually been teaching people how he's doing it.
Yeah.
In a way. Because he's got the knowledge.
It might be because there's already other videos out there as well.
Yeah, but the fact that he is one of the devs, he has the knowledge, it would help.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting to read chat.
It would make sense if he did.
Currently on Steam for 35 US. What? 35 US?
Yep.
That sounds really expensive. You sound like you're coming down with the flu, man.
But I think that's what it was.
Holy cow, yeah, that's not cheap. That's not cheap at all. That's 60 odd pounds then. 60 New Zealand dollars, I should say. 60 pounds. Getting your good currency rates there, Glenn. That must have gone up. I don't know. I didn't pay that. I paid $50 for mine. I know I only paid 50 New Zealand. Yeah, which I do think is I think if they halved it. I mean, I'm not good with American dollar.
I'd even be okay with $25, just 10 down. I'd be fine with
Right,
25
yep.
for sure.
Well, that's what I actually thought it was. 25.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting. Then I saw it. It took me a bit to really decide whether or not I wanted to get it. I'm like, yeah, screw it.
Right.
I've been wanting a game like this for years. I'm not missing this at all.
Well, there was always American Railroads.
Yeah.
Did you try that one?
I have not, no. I didn't know that existed before I got this game.
Ah, okay.
I thought about it after this one.
I'm wondering what was wrong with it. I haven't tried it yet.
Not sure.
But there must have been something seriously wrong with it.
I think Heist might have explained something about it at some point. It doesn't really it's not like a set out story of, you can tell where, what information's where in which videos, so I couldn't tell you what video he talked about it in.
Right, for sure, yep.
He went over it a bit. Alright, I have made it to the logging camp. I'll load some more logs, drop them off in the lake. And at least get enough for another locomotive, because that would be very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, another locomotive would definitely help you to make a bit of extra
cash.
If we
buy more cars, Betsy won't be able to handle it. But if we buy a locomotive and then some more cars, then we could split the amount of cars we have and do two.
Well, we soon learned last week that we've got enough cars for Betsy already.
Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Definitely learned that last time.
Right, I'm having trouble getting used to these gradients. Do you think what I would like to see at this point is something to switch very quickly between, because I don't think this is going to work. Oh, hang on. Oh, you can do it through the G key. Going from a variable gradient to a constant gradient. You've got to go back through the G key. It didn't actually drop the old foundations, which is good.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm currently having problems at the moment, is the gradient is very rapidly changing through here.
Oh, yeah.
A bit higher than I would like to pay. I will have to wait for the Steam sale. Yeah. Well, I mean,
it went on sale on the Steam, so I'm not even sure.
It's bound to at some point. But, I mean, there's a few games which I wouldn't even recommend buying at full price. So Hunter Call of the Wild is another one. It's a really good game and I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but I would never recommend anybody pays full price for that one.
Yeah.
It's just too expensive. New Zealand, it's $115 or something. So that's like $60 American if you want to buy all the DLCs and everything like that.
Yeah.
The base game's alright.
About right.
The base game's okay. But you don't actually need the base game in that anyway. Now that I've actually gotten into it, I've realised the base game is way more than you need. The base game and the dog is all you actually need. If you got the Bloodhound, you can do enough out of that game. Come on. For some reason I'm not laying track. Can I? Is it laid? Thank you.
Oh, that's the wrong direction. Dang it.
I hope I'm heading in the right direction.
First there was backwards because they overshot the logging camp a little bit coming in. While I'm at it, I'll put up a bridge marker for where you need to stop for each 2 car lengths on this thing. Make it a lot easier for people doing it with only one person here. Which that is way too far.
Actually, what I'm even thinking, you know how they do a curve over the 100 meters, and now that I finally understand how that works, and it straightens itself out afterwards, I think maybe even something like that for slopes. So I want a 2-degree slope over the 100 meters sort of thing. And then, like at the moment, mine's going to be loop-de-loop, up and down sort of thing. It would avoid the sort of shenanigans I'm doing right now.
I'd have to see what's going on back there to see.
I'm trying to keep it level.
Kind of understand, but...
Well, you know, that way over, like, let's say your track is 5 kilometers long. Oh, no, let's go 10 kilometers, gives us a nice round number. Over the 10 kilometers, it might only vary 1 degree instead of being up and down sort of thing.
Right, yeah. That's why a lot of mine have a lot of curves in them more than just different, like, gradients, because instead of conforming to the height of the terrain, I just went around the terrain to keep the same gradient all the way up. But then I have a lot of turn friction, so a lot of the cars in some areas would pull themselves off because of the weight.
I mean, I'm trying to keep mine at the same level, but it's not working. I've very quickly learned that.
Yeah, it's hard. It is very hard.
But then even what I put down now is just a base idea for the foundation, which I may end up taking out once I've realised I've gone in the wrong direction anyway.
That's just sometimes how it goes.
Glen, you have faith you're going in the right direction, don't you? But yeah, I mean, I do find this game very relaxing, though. Oh, I am heading in the right direction. I can see this thing coming out the top. I have no idea what I'm doing when I get here, though.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going the right direction for sure. It's just making that gradient all the way down at a consistent, grade.
An inconsistent grade? Yep, that's exactly what I've got.
Well, keeping it consistent is the difficult part. As I'm sure you're figuring that out.
Okay, now where is this coming in? This comes in here. Oh, come on, if I didn't place that last piece of foundation, we would have been... Oh, no. No, right here. This is where I've got to come in. Hang on. Oh, yep. So here.
I almost wasn't going to play this game for a little bit. My most recent save that I got so far and just got corrupted, and I didn't have a backup of it.
Oh, true.
So I'm having to restart completely on that one. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I probably should be keeping a backup of mine.
I don't have a save one anymore.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I've said to a few people, I do recommend you keep a backup of your game. And I'm a person that doesn't do it myself.
Yeah.
But then even Father Jack, who's watching now, he's just had a problem with his Escape the Pacific. If he'd had a backup, it wouldn't have been an issue, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So annoying when that happens. Ugh. Sucks.
I mean, it's easy for me to recommend that people do it, but yeah, well.
It is. It's easy to say it, but then you don't go and do it yourself.
Oh,
it's too much work, and the game will be fine, or if it crashes, it's got auto saves, and yada yada. Yeah, right. What happens if something goes catastrophically wrong and completely gone? Then you're screwed.
Oh my god, what the hell is this, Glen?
I'm hoping a track eventually.
Well, I've just noticed I've got these this mountain running through this forest.
Oh.
It's so big I can go under it. Oh, it literally went under my foundations. I didn't know you could do that. I got the wrong slope, I think. This is why I wanted to do foundations first.
I'm curious.
It's too late. It's gone. I deleted the evidence.
Darn.
Oh, actually, I've just noticed I've got YouTube on 1080p or 720. That's going to slow down some of my bandwidth. Let's get rid of that. I always have it so I make sure I can, if I see any buffering, I know I'm not buffering. I hate watching the stream and it's buffering. So I always have my YouTube playing so I can actually see it's not buffering on me. Twitch doesn't generally buffer like that.
No, YouTube's compression, stuff like that is pretty bad.
There's many things I like about Twitch that I'm starting to get converted to, eh? At first I hated Twitch simply for the fact that it's a pain in the ass. I watch YouTube. YouTube tells me what's coming up and I know what's coming up. But I'm starting to really like Twitch these days. There's more interactive. You can do a lot more with your audience, and yeah, I can't wait to get to the point where I can start to use Twitch points and Twitch interaction properly on my channel.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of people suggest I do 7 Days to Die. I want to do that as an integrated stream. Why are my foundations not coming down now? Okay, so this is where I had problems. They're not coming down. They'll go up.
Did I overshoot it again? Because Betsy takes so long to break.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh no.
Have you ever had that? Your foundations won't go down, but they'll go up. Let's go to constant gradient, see if that helps. They have changed the physics now, so braking takes a lot longer, your engines are a lot heavier. Everything's a lot heavier now, yeah. Back with wine.
Got actual mass now, and it's oof.
Back with wine for everyone. Clear as a bell, no buffering so far. Yeah, well that's why I say I keep an eye on it so I don't get any. You will have to show me how to get to Sesame Street. Oh, no, that's not what it says. How to get chat active on Twitch. The reason your chat is not active on Twitch is if you go into your restream, at the bottom of restream you will see a cog. I think it's a cog. And that will give you the ability to... you will actually see... It probably says 1 of 2. And that 1 of 2 is telling you that you have 1 of 2 chats currently running. You need to make sure it's on 2 of 2 and switch the Twitch one on. Actually, these are long bits of track, Glen. Is that going to line up?
Alrighty. Full load of logs. I'm probably going to have to go backwards because I don't think Betsy's going to be able to pull this properly. It's braking power.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to give you a hand with that. You know that.
Oh, no. She's pulling it on flat.
Is it?
Yeah. Full 6 load. I'm surprised, although it is struggling. Before I forget, I'm going to fill up the fire because I don't want to get stuck on an incline without any boiler pressure. That would suck. There we go.
Yeah, I would check the make sure Restream says that you have 2 of 2 chats for a start. Pretty sure it's a cog on the left hand side. It will be in your Restream settings, guarantee it. You might also need though to check that Restream is a mod on Twitch. Would be the other one. If Restream is not a mod, then it doesn't have access. What are you doing wrong here, Glen? I cannot get this silly thing to go downhill. Did that? Yes? Okay. Because the noise turns up afterwards, it's hard to tell sometimes whether or not it actually placed the foundations. Wow, that's high. I think I need to come around the side of this belly so it doesn't look too high.
Okay, Betsy's just fallen off the train. Now it's a gravity train running down. That's nice. Oh boy.
We got a runaway train incident.
Oh, and it took a car with it? Oh. I guess I'm running ahead to flip switches now.
Now where the hell am I going? To my left slightly, round this way. I don't know if I like my foundations.
I definitely didn't like mine when I started out. It was terrible.
Yeah. The more I do it though, the better I'm getting at it.
There's a train coming down this way. Don't delete any track. I'll let you take care of that while I go get the other car. Bye-bye.
Tim's awfully quiet. What are you up to, Tim?
Now taking care of the gravity train going down towards the...
He's taking care of the gravity train. That sounds good. The out-of-control gravity train.
The gravity train is now stopped.
Okay, good. I was just gonna let it go for at least just a bit so I didn't have it in my way. But then one brake wouldn't stop it and I was lagging too much trying to get out of the car, so I just let it go for a bit.
I still can't figure out how to get rid of those freaking pop-ups from Steam, eh? I find them really annoying.
Forgot where it is. There's a setting somewhere. That's usually how it goes. There's a setting somewhere, just nobody knows where the fuck it is.
Yeah. I contacted Steam yesterday. They don't actually have a section for asking questions like that, so I just sent it to the section about support for the cloud. That'll do.
Oh, yeah.
And he ended up getting back to me and asking for a screenshot or something. Oh, dude, you're a pain in the ass. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when it comes to those stupid little pop-ups.
If you could grab that, yep, thank you. I'll grab this. If you want to just slow it down, I'll hook it up once you slow it.
I think I need to lower this gradient more. Wow. I'm on the wrong one. Change to variable. Why is this not going low enough? Glen's having issues again.
That's about how it goes. 24/7.
Gradient, variable, and we've dropped it. Ah! Okay, well I can cut these trees, because I definitely know we've got to cut these trees around the iron mine. And if I at least clear them, I'll be able to see where I'm working. And I suppose what I probably should do is actually put a loop around the iron mine. I kind of want loops.
Though. You have a cliff side on one side and a mountain on the other. It's a little difficult.
Right, I kind of want loops though as much as possible, so that we don't have to keep flicking switches.
I think Heist pulled it off though a little bit, but his goes back onto the same line. I don't know if we're gonna fit a double track there. It'll be difficult, but I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, we'll see what I can manage, but
yeah. I'm honestly surprised Betsy's pushing this right now. Although I think it's going to become an incline in a second. Learned something else yesterday about the game, that apparently the host of the server gets worse FPS than the clients do.
Oh, really?
Whereas if you're just like hosting it for your own self, just nobody else, just
Yep.
complete, just private
Then you get
server,
normal.
you'll still get good FPS. It's just
Right.
when you have clients, you'll get better FPS.
Well, I'm currently getting 38.
Is that switch in the right direction? No, it's not. No, I don't want to derail again, please. Oh.
You seriously expect switches to be in the right direction?
I thought maybe, just maybe, but it was not. That's 2 more cars off again. Yay.
I can do a loop
There's so many
around
switches
this.
down here. Yeah, like half this track down here needs to be just deleted.
Yes. Yeah, it does. That's why I was actually thinking it might be easier to put...
Deleted.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah, delete the foundations. Redo the foundations, get them flat. And then the rail would go in better on top of it afterwards, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, why is the locomotive going reverse? Wait, what? I put the brakes on, come back!
I don't know, yeah. I will admit it's not the best of rail, but...
Yeah, I managed to catch Betsy, Jesus. Oh, I know what happened. I'm smart. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to loop around this mill. Mine. Whatever it is. Mill, mine, thingy.
Sounds good. Oh, right, the smelter, not
The
the
smelter.
iron ore mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
not the iron mine.
ore mine.
Yeah, just
The
to say
iron
iron
mine
mine doesn't mean it's an
cool.
iron mine. Glen's brain said he's going to the iron mine. He hasn't gone to the iron mine. The iron mine comes later. How's your tooth? Oh no, my tooth's been really good actually. When I finally managed to get in and get to that dentist, and they gave me the antibiotics and the anti-inflammatories, it took a couple of days. Well, I mean, the anti-inflammatories basically I felt working that day. But after a couple of days, I was feeling almost no pain. And for the last couple of days, I haven't actually felt any pain at all. In a way, I kind of don't need to go to the dentist anymore. But I've already paid for it. Well, when I say I've already paid for it, because I'm retired, I can get a subsidy to help pay for the dental cost, which is most of it. They've already given me the money, and I have to pay it within 7 days, so I have to pay it before Wednesday. So I'm actually going in to pay it today. And seeing as it's going to cost me about the price of this game to get it done, I'm getting it done. Yeah, it's, what is it, $330 in total to get the tooth extracted. $280 for the extraction, and then there was $30, I think my math is right there, for the x-ray. But $330 in total, I only have to pay $30, so...
So as soon as you're around this curve, I'm going to start working on straightening this out a little bit.
Yep, sounds good. Gonna let most of these coasts so they're not buckling on each other, making it more likely to derail. This curve's alright though. It's almost about as tight as I have it. Although there's some sections where it doesn't curve all the way consistently. Like there, and then back there. But oh, that last switch down there is not set right at all. Start breaking.
Yeah, no, I've had absolutely no pain in that tooth for the last few days. It's actually been really good. But yeah, I can get subsidised dental once a year. So long as it's emergency work. And in theory, I got this one last week. So if I need it, the next one's in a year. Hopefully I won't need it. Oh, I think this was just eating too many lollies at Christmas time, eh? I broke them eating lollies at Christmas, or thereabouts. November, December, I bought a whole bunch of junk food. Oh, I love the way the trees just spin, eh? We should try and make a sport out of that. We need to get onto a open server and try and do something where we just spin the trees at each other. Oh, this one's just having a spasm.
Yeah, it's Railroads Online's own space program.
That's it, yeah. Trees in space.
Pretty much. Also, this car doesn't want to unload. Unload, please. You're like at the end of the damn thing.
Pretty sure you're not playing it right unless you launch Betsy over a mountain.
Fair enough. I think I have one Betsy down in a chasm somewhere.
Oh, I reckon you can get them back. No matter where they are, I reckon you can get them back.
Completely gone anyway, so.
Well, all you gotta do is put down a piece of foundation somewhere near it, re-rail it onto that foundation, and then just keep relaying foundation, putting rail down.
Yeah, but I had so many other locomotives at that point, I just didn't even care.
Yeah, okay. See, I don't have any yet, so
I had two Class 70s. I had both the Climax and the Heisler. I have two Heisler. I had two Heislers.
Right.
Progress is gone now. This is the world that got deleted, by the way.
Yep.
But yeah. I can't unload these cars, so I'm stuck here. That's cool. Thanks, game.
You can't unload cars.
Well, I got two unloaded and half of one, but it's not going. It's not wanting to do the thing anymore.
The animation or anything?
No, it's not doing anything. I'm pressing the key it needs to be, and it's not doing it.
Hey, it's a bit weird.
Very. Definitely done one already because I've got 120 bucks.
I wonder if it's and glitch in the animation running late, or
no, I don't think so.
it's decided you've made too much money already and it's banning you. It's game ban.
Yeah, you're rich enough. You don't need no more.
You don't need no more.
We'll try unbinding it and rebinding it again. Oh, it thinks my Alt key is pressed for some reason. Okay, because I was doing Alt Enter when I tried to change the keybind. Let's see if it works now. Gonna work now?
Right.
Hey, there we go.
Let's see if we can get some groundwork.
I'm just gonna let it. Uh-oh, I'm stuck in the lake. Okay, I'm not stuck in the lake.
From here.
Don't push me off, don't push me off. Oh, push me off. I'm in the lake again.
Yeah, that happened to me. Keep pushing me into the lake.
It happens. Oh no, one of the logs got stuck. No, 3 of the logs got stuck. No. Oh, that was money wasted. I'm sad. That was a good 3 logs, just not. Sad. Oh well.
See, now that looks quite a lot higher, but okay. To there. Now we want to do a curve. Glenn's forgotten how to do curves now. Q&E, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and X and Y are the gradient.
Yeah, I think that's why I've been having problems with my gradients.
Pressing the wrong keys?
Yeah.
Or just forgetting to press the key in general?
No,
Yeah,
I think
on
I've been
that.
using Q&E.
Yeah, I can't say I haven't done that before. 'Cause I multiple times, having to do lines multiple times over. That could have taken me like, maybe an hour or so, but no, it took me like 3 hours instead.
Oh, I'm trying to stand on my foundations, but I can't do it. And because I'm not getting the writing, I don't know what my gradient is. Doesn't help. Not gradient, the angle. It doesn't always do it. I've noticed sometimes it will not bring up the details as to you're doing a 30-degree angle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what angles we're doing. Well, we'll just do it by eye. Do it by eye. Oh no, that
In
sounds
order
like
to
it's
get the
stuffed
thing to
already.
come back, you have to go in and what's it called? Remove the tool and then press G, I think it was, to bring that thing back.
Sorry, remove the tool, then press G.
And then bring the tool back up.
Oh,
Should bring
okay.
that menu thing back up on the top left. Sometimes I get it to work, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not sure on the
Oh, okay, yep.
for sure part of it, but if it works, it works. Because sometimes I couldn't get it to work.
I'm wondering if it has to do with UnrealEngine, because I know when I was playing Sim Casino, I reported a bug regarding the text, and the lead developer actually had said that it was a problem with the UnrealEngine and text,
Fun.
and that they were using a bypass to get around the bug at the time. So it could be that.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because this is Unity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's an Unreal Engine. Never mind.
It's Unreal, is it? Oh, okay.
Unreal Engine.
So it won't be that bug then.
No, it's a completely different one. Yeah. If I can get that foundation.
Actually, that was one thing I really liked about Sim Casino, was the lead developer was really good when it come to answering questions and helping out and bugs and all the rest of it. Some games, you don't know what's happening. Is it going to be fixed?
No.
Is it ever going to be fixed? Have you got any plans to fix it? But when it come to Sim Casino, Michael was freaking brilliant. You know, he would always let you know, oh, that's unfixable, or that's something we're working on, or it's already done and it'll be in the next update, or...
Yeah, that's the thing I came across a lot in for Minecraft plugins for the server I run. As long as you contact them, a lot of them will get back to you almost immediately and try to help you out.
Right, yep.
Because a lot of times, a lot of people just don't even ask at all, so they're in the dark. They don't even know the bugs are even happening. In the first
Exactly.
place.
And that's why I always say to people, you should always report your bugs.
Two-sided thing, yeah.
Yep. Doesn't matter
Two-way
how
street.
small a
Help
bug it
out,
is.
so they can help you.
Well, I mean, you might think it's a small bug. It's nothing serious. So I'm sure that they're going to figure that out. But
Yeah, exactly.
they haven't gotten the chance to even realize that
Exactly. They don't know that they exist. How are they supposed to fix it? So yeah. I think this gradient should start probably quite a bit back. That way give Betsy the best chance of running up the hill.
Oh, that could have gone a bit further. I do have to laugh though with Sim Casino, because I was having real problems with that at first. The game was really bugging the crap out of me because it was just weird and stupid in so many ways. And then the lead developer come in one day and he looked at what I was doing and he straight away realised, oops, we need to change a few things here. We've got idiots like Glen playing the game. And he explained how to actually fix it, you know, what I was doing wrong at the time. And then next time I played the game, I noticed that they'd changed it and it was much easier. I didn't have that problem anymore. And There was a few things like that he came in and every time he watched me play something, he fixed something. You know, every time I played it, he
That's
fixed
how
part
it
of the
goes,
game.
yeah.
And a lot of the times it would even be things that I didn't notice.
Okay, we can make this.
Oh, that was too far now, wasn't it? Oh no, it's alright. Yeah, it's a little bit too curved. Escape the Pacific devs are like that. Like that as in the fact that you don't really know what they're doing, you mean? I'm sorry, to be honest, I actually don't know what they're doing half the time. They haven't even put out a roadmap in over a year or something. In a way, I'd like to know what they're doing more. Because at the moment, I'm not even sure if they're fixing some of those problems, like can you tie things to the top of your raft? Are they intending to fix that? Will that ever be changed? People have asked for it to be changed and then they haven't given an answer. So you don't really know where you stand with them.
This little bit right here is funny. Just dips.
Just a nightmare. Just a nightmare.
Just a little bit.
Whereabouts are we?
Just. I think we're just gonna have to get rid of the switch entirely, to be honest. I don't think the turn's gonna work there at all. It's gonna have to go somewhere else.
Are we just removing this loop part then?
Not entirely, but redoing it to be bigger, not such a tight turn like that.
I like that a lot.
It's gonna be a loop around, and then the track isn't gonna come meet itself again. It's gonna be another line.
Gotcha. That'll be a lot better.
Yeah. Anything
are
I
you?
think would be a lot better.
Are you guys at the freight yard now?
Part of this I just kind of designed, but I kind of had to work around the fuckery that was already here, so. Eh. I was gonna say, the groundwork disappeared. That's why groundwork's no longer existent. Didn't like that.
Was that a dog? That sounded more like a chicken.
Okay, I think that'll. That's too much. Okay. Where does it actually work at?
If only you guys could see what I'm looking at right now, which is I'm laying down foundation work, and it's like about 10 stories lower than the foundation Glen brought into the area.
Try that, and then we'll bring it down. Yeah.
See, even that over there is quite high.
There we go. That's better. That foundation will do a lot better instead of.
Why is that one so high, Glen?
Oh, there's a little bit of a bump here as well.
Right.
It needs to be smoothed out from like there to that hump there. Delete, damn it. There it is. Is that because it... Oh, it does go down there. See if the groundwork will work then.
This groundwork might have to be redone later too, but that doesn't surprise me.
Even... Yeah, it goes through the terrain here a bit. That's the problem.
Right. We have a foundation going around whatever I am at. Where am I? I'm at the mine, aren't I? I don't even know where I am. I'm at the smelter. I have a line going around the smelter.
It looks like a box.
Keep pushing H instead of G.
Unless this is not... I think it might not be rendered in properly. Not there.
What I would love on this is for the
Yeah.
devs to make a mapping tool. You know how somebody's made a mod so you can map it and you can see where your tracks are? I'd love to see the devs
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I'm using that a bit right now. Just
Oh, yep.
going over there.
Oh, so you can actually see my track with that, can you?
I don't see switches, but I do see groundwork and track, yes.
Ah, okay.
And it looks like a box from what I can tell, but I'm not sure if that's like not rendered in properly or what. But
A box
seeing a
sounds about right.
like it's got some 90-degree turns and a little bit of a 45 on the bottom left.
Well, we're about to find out because I'm about to start laying some rails, so.
Okay, I think that little hump will be okay. It's annoying me, but I think it'll be okay. You can definitely tell if you walk back over here, it goes and then back down again. Just because of the terrain here.
I have a great solution.
Start again.
Don't
What does
walk
ever start
from
again?
it. Don't step back.
It's alright, that works. Okay, now we got track missing over here that needs to be solved. We can get rid of that switch at that end.
Oh.
I think I have a plan laid out for that. All this groundwork is going to be gone though. Oh, there's track under there.
There's a track under there. You never got right. You
Who's
found
been
mysterious
burying their
hidden track.
tracks?
It might have been me. It really might have been. I don't know.
There will be mysterious
It was
hidden
one of
track
us.
under foundations occasionally. That's one of the reasons why I say the foundations probably need to be completely redone.
Yeah, that's happening just about.
Oh
Start
dear.
groundwork from back here. I think will be fine.
I still say if this was real life, I would have hired a surveyor.
I mean, didn't Khan say he was hiring? Or being hired to come judge your track? I don't know if that'd be a good idea, though.
I can just imagine if Khan came and inspected my track. Okay, Khan, I'll wipe the server and start again.
Damn.
Oh, wait, no, you're happy with that piece. That one piece. Oh, cool, we'll keep that.
Yeah.
Wobbly track.
Just to keep it the same gradient, I had to go around the curve like that, which was weird. But it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Exactly.
All that really matters is later on, when we start running rails regularly, we're not going to be derailing all the time, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is even close enough. Until I get a carriage out here, I'm not really going to know if these lines are in the right place, but they'll be near enough for now.
Believe in this stuff.
Glenn's
This
too
switch
afraid to look
also
back.
can be deleted because this will be completely obsolete. Because if there's a second track, we don't need to split it off anymore.
What the hell happened to your foundations here? Oh, blimey, Glenn, what is this? Okay.
It's art.
It's art,
call
yeah,
it
you're not wrong. It's artistical, right?
art.
The rail's doing one of those loopty-twisty things. You know what I'm talking about, you fixed a couple last time.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Groundwork, bye-bye. They are very active, and yes, you can tie things to the top now. Tie top things to the top of your raft. Oh, they fixed that finally. Because that was one of the things that I'd actually asked them, and I didn't seem to be getting an answer out of them. I don't know. If I remove all of that, it's going to be... Yeah, okay, there is possibly some 90-degree angles. Just don't worry about them. They're not important.
So I wasn't wrong, and the map tool is not lying to me.
Maybe I need the map tool. I might be able to see how terrible it is. Holy crap, look how far away that is from there. If I push the right key... No, Glen! Why do I keep getting the map from? I'm pushing G. Delete tool, thank you. I'm having problems today. Oh, good.
Some leg. Some rubber banding leg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You aren't the only one.
Yeah. Are you getting hit pretty hard right now as well?
Yeah.
More than usual? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something ain't happy.
Well, I mean, last time we played you had no issues with that at all.
Yeah,
Which was
maybe
quite
it's
good.
just, having 3 people or someone's internet just isn't happy today. That very well could be it.
Could
I've
be
had
it,
many
yeah.
issues like that, where just internet does not want to just, no. Some days it's like, yeah, I'm fine, you can do whatever you want. And it's like, nah, you can't do anything right now. I'm just going to be a hot mess of internet right now, so have fun. Or don't, because apparently the internet does not care. I hope you don't mind the second track following your current track back to the place.
Are you talking about the original line that I laid, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the basic idea. Is I'll be just.
No, I mean like literally like turn for turn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit more than some of the kinks, and if the kink is a little too much, I'll kind of.
Yeah, no, that all makes sense to me though.
And the groundwork needs to be leveled out a bit, otherwise I'm gonna be going ridiculously high above the ground. And I have a way to actually get the groundwork even. I just build a piece of groundwork off of the current one and then try to match mine to it.
That'll work.
Alright, demolished that bit of groundwork and now we're even. Yeah, noises are definitely delayed.
Yeah.
I'm hearing thunks randomly now. It's just not even like, not even trying anymore.
Well, I actually also wonder, do you hear my thanks sort of thing, you know? Do I hear yours? And
I might. I think so. I think so. I think it's only for track though. I
right.
just heard a thunk not that long ago.
Well, yeah, because I mean I am playing track, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I think you do hear other people's. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we've still got a few 90-degree bends, but they can be fixed later. This is just an outline. This is just an outline, he says, as he goes around this more than 90-degree corner. Oh no.
Okay. So you know how you have 2 lines that go on either side of the actual unload part of the freight depot?
Yep.
Do you want one of the sides to be replaced by the second line?
Yes, basically, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where this line's gonna go otherwise. That makes sense.
That way it's
So
just a
I'll do
loop
that.
then, yeah.
Yeah. So then it's just gonna go nowhere. Like the second line is gonna go nowhere. You'd want it to go back to one of the sides of the freight depot for sure. So that makes sense. I will get on that.
Well, yeah,
Really
the idea as I
bits
saw it
of
was
rail.
basically we just do a loop, we go right around the freight yard.
Yeah.
And then come
yeah.
back on
I
yourself.
was making sure I was on the same
Yeah.
track as you back here at the freight depot.
Most of it's
idea
meant
what
to
you
make
meant.
sense, not all of it. I'm just looking back on my
That's
nice
why
straight
we're in a
piece of
Discord
rail.
call to clarify things. Otherwise, It could probably get pretty bad. Someone doing some random thing and rails going every which way.
I can just see it now. Somebody's come flying around the corner. Oh my god! From
That and the track is just completely gone. Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come in from
great.
here. Yeah, there's just no track there. Somebody else, a couple of people have a head on.
Yeah.
Who made this track?
Come down one section of the curve, like, oh yeah, I'll be able to come back this way, and then next thing you know, you come back down and it's just been deleted. That wouldn't be great. It'd be funny,
does
but
curve out that way.
would be great.
Groundwork, delete. Get rid of that. That's going in the wrong direction.
There's even a section of track that doesn't meet up to the original track. Like it's kind of slightly off, like by an inch or so. A couple centimeters off. It's just kind of like shimmied to the left.
Oh, I'm gonna have to plan my groundwork first.
Good.
Rails, delete. Right. Yeah, that's definitely a good curve you got there, Glenn. Nobody can see it. It's not like anybody's got some sort of map tool to be able to see it.
Yeah, not at all. Pull up map tool. Ooh, those are okay. So yeah, the 90 degrees were exactly what I was seeing because the track is now following it.
Hey, you're talking about at the back end now, aren't you?
I was hoping the mapping tool was lying to me, and it wasn't lying.
Now you can see it for yourself.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
It's not like
fine.
permanent. It's not like it'll forever be there. That would
Exactly.
suck. I feel like every bit of rail you laid was just permanent from there on out. Oh god. That would be terrible.
Okay, those foundations are at different heights now. That's not helping.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of having to work out a little bit here. There's like 3 different levels of foundation over here.
Right. Yep. That's why some foundations will just need to be completely removed, so they make
You're
a
filling
bit more
out the
sense.
track down that way, Tim?
What's that?
You're filling out. Okay, yeah, you are. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, where was the foundation height? It was back here somewhere.
Something about laying track is so relaxing until you reach
It
a
is.
curve.
Until you reach a curve.
And then it starts getting stressful because then you gotta really focus.
Well,
Yeah.
it would be a lot more relaxing if for some reason my tracks were at the same freaking height. For some reason, I can't get the foundations to be at the same height now. Well, look, we'll just lay it down and we'll pretend.
Pretend.
Pretend, he says. It sounds...
That's what we'll know the name of the railroad. The Pretend Railroad. That sounds about right.
Oh my god. You thought it was a 90 degree before.
Oh no.
Right, pop that there.
I don't want to say it might need to be fixed, but I'm not gonna say anything.
We'll move this.
Do that.
We'll try
There's
that
no
again.
way I'm gonna be able to match this curve properly with the curve tool, so I'm just gonna do it by hand, cause yep. I'd have to smooth out that bit, but I think it might be alright. Yeah, that'll do.
That sounds like a good Kiwi attitude there. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right.
Exactly. And now there are 2 lines leaving the freight depot, sort of, kind of, not exactly fully done yet, but mostly.
Oh my god, Glenn, what have you done?
I'll leave the freight depot.
Just don't tell anybody it's like that, Glenn. Shh, quiet.
Yeah, someone over here has a mapping tool, but I don't know who that is.
Um.
That's not me. That's not me at all.
Oh. Wow, that looks good. It's awesome. I love it. I might just change it slightly.
I didn't say that at all. I didn't. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
I just don't do well on these curves, eh? Then my foundations are going in the wrong direction anyway, aren't they? Oh, game froze. There we go.
Ooh. Yeah, we felt that. Or at least definitely I did, for
I know
sure.
what that was.
Yeah. Well,
That was me
oh.
placing all of my track.
Oh, you didn't place any of it yet? Oh god, that's why. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, you were filling in a big section there too.
Oh.
I saw you run it all the way down. So I'll explain that for sure.
Hopefully the server remembered at least half of it.
Well, I'll save out now anyway. Because now that I've got my 90-degree corners in, it's going to be a really important time to save. I like that this game provides you with plenty of slots. I would like to name those slots, though.
Yeah, that would be definitely something I would like, because that's kind of what led to my screw-up of my world now.
Right, yep.
I have a feeling it was due to me accidentally hitting one of the slots when I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
Even though I swear to God I didn't hit the save game button, but I might have clicked on one of the slots and it saved anyways.
Thankfully enough, it appears to have remembered what I placed.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Alright. That line isn't... Oh God, what the hell just happened there? Look at the dip here. Look at the dip.
Looks like it got a little confused.
It did. I don't know. I'm gonna
That's
get
an
rid of
easy
that
fix,
one.
though.
Yeah, just get a longer piece of rail and connect it, and it'll be fine.
Right, not a single straight piece of rail.
There we go. Small incline, not a whoop. That'll do. That's definitely better than what it was. This leaves plenty of space for space for shunting lines as well. That places to store lots of cars. It can just break off of the straight right here, and go to the right, and then catch back on down there. Be perfect. So how far did the track go? I mean, let me check the map. Oh wow, almost half the distance back to the sawmill.
It needs a little playing on a few corners, but I got a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I do, is do a long length and then kind of go through it and kind of fix little sections of it.
Just gotta smooth her out just a little bit.
Yeah. That's interesting, but it'll do.
Yeah, it sounds
You'll
good.
do just fine.
It'll buff.
Oh, I mean, if we're not happy with track, we can always replace bits of track later on. What matters
Yeah,
for now is that we get
exactly.
it working.
Yeah. Which might be why it taken me so long to get any progress on my world, because I did not do that. I made sure a lot of it was pretty good, but like not like terrible, but like not great either.
Right, yep.
It was a different level of okay. It wasn't like a kind of okay, that'll do. It was really bad. It was kind of a polished it'll do.
Polished it'll do.
Oh, getting little lag spikes again. Internet's throwing a fit.
The internet's throwing a fit.
Just a little bit.
I think I might need two.
see.
Remove all my old foundations. They're all way too high, eh? Okay, groundwork. I mean, look at this. You can walk underneath it, Glen. What is that?
Right, I just need $600 more dollars. We can have another loco. That'd be awesome. If only we can combine people's money, then we'd be able to buy something really good.
That would be good if you could combine incomes, yes. I mean, we're on one server. Why shouldn't you be able to? We're not competing against each other.
Our money doesn't add on to it. I wish you could.
But that would be a basic carriage. I have the starting amount I can buy something with.
Yeah, we don't really want to buy carriages just yet, because Betsy can barely even handle the 6 we have now.
Yeah, I'm just saying for like when we buy, if you buy the
yeah. After we get another Betsy, yeah, for sure. That was my idea as well. Are you finishing up this track?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Do you know if is this just gonna go straight to the logging camp? Following on that way, or is it we're gonna have a intersection somewhere to go back to the sawmill?
That was definitely a thing I was thinking about. I think I had an idea, but I think I need to go back to the place of.
You want me to head up that way and take
from the other end?
Sawmill, because I need to jog my memory again. I had a plan and I've forgotten it, so.
Best kind of plan.
Yeah. It happened. I know that was gonna get deleted.
Where the hell am I now? I'm lost. Oh, over there.
Depends on which one's the input, which one's the output. Let me look at the map again.
Well, I'm gonna start cutting a few trees.
So I think we should have the new one that you're making as the input to the freight depot. So it'll go in the freight depot, and then the other line will come out of the freight depot. That would make the most sense, at least that area. We need to conform it to that.
The other thing we need to establish is which side are we going to have the switches? I'm assuming we're probably going to do on the right side.
Well, it doesn't make a difference. Just whichever side you got the most of already would be the one to start with, I'd say.
We deleted most of them anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, before we go and start playing, we need to establish what's the rule.
Keep it left.
Right. The left side?
The switch is on the left, yeah. We're going to set a rule. Might as well.
So we're talking about the left track, or just... Oh, God.
As
Only
you're
on
heading...
the left side of the track you're on.
As you're oh, hang on. No, hang on. No, make it... Well, it depends on which way we want to loop, won't it? Because the switches will have to be on the outside.
Right.
That's more the point. The switches will have to be on the outside. So if we were heading from the freight yard to the forestry, and the switches were on our left, we would go around the yard, come back, they'd still be on our left, and we'd go back to the freight yard again. Otherwise, we can put them on the other side. It doesn't matter, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not wrapping my brain around it for some reason.
They just need to be on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
On the outside. We'll head in one direction and one direction only. They need to be on the outside. And then you just go work out which direction we drive.
Let's figure out this intersection.
I'm just going to cut a few trees and start heading in your guys' direction anyway.
Is there going to be a switch here that goes left out to that one? I'm imagining.
This is probably going to be the easiest place to get a road going out that way, so
Yeah, that would
sounds
make
smart.
sense. Just slap a switch onto the end of here and then conform the groundwork from there, I think. Yep.
Okay.
I'll work on the left side here because it needs to be straightened out as well. We use the Alt key most of the way. Make it easy.
Where the hell am I? Oh, there's my foundations.
Get rid of all this before I continue.
But it does sound like that mapping tool's fairly accurate.
What was that?
It does sound like the mapping tool is reasonably accurate.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, it's showing you my foundations, it's showing you my 90-degree corners.
Oh yeah, it's it's very useful. I've used it to do a lot of things, especially last minute switch changes when you're like going full speed.
Oh, yep.
Unfortunately, using it on a client side doesn't work, but if you're the host doing it, it does work.
Right. So what, you mean it shows you the switches on the host side?
Yeah. It's also some of it is a kind of a radius thing. So sometimes the switches don't show up on the map until you get close to them.
Oh, true. Okay.
But most of the time, if you're doing an oh shit moment kind of switch change, anyways, you'd be close to it already, and you
Yep.
quickly pull up the map tool to switch the switch because you can flip the switches on the map.
Oh,
Which comes
okay.
in very handy. That is the most useful thing I'd say.
Right, yeah, I did not realize you could do that at all. Okay.
Yeah. You definitely can. Yeah, it's very useful. I've used it probably thousands of times. Completely derailed myself.
Now, is there a better way to get down this valley? But you cut the freaking tree! I clicked it 4 times.
I've sometimes seen it where like I'm cutting so many trees at once I don't notice, but it ends up being just kind of sitting there doing nothing, and I'm sitting there trying to cut it, and it just disappears out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, I've already cut that one. I'm sitting here doing that for nothing. Come on, groundwork, get out of here.
Okay, I haven't quite figured out how my groundwork from here and my groundwork from down there are going to get together yet, but I'm sure if I introduce them, they'll get together sooner or later.
I usually do it from the high point to the low point.
Right.
That's usually the easiest for me. 'Cause
What
trying to meet up to it on a gradient upwards is difficult, but you can, as long as you're using the constant gradient, you can change it on the fly.
Yep.
If it makes it so much easier.
That's pretty much what I'm doing, but what I've done is I've just put the gradient and the track all around the mine, or whatever it was, the smelter, and now I'm just trying to get the track at the top sorted out so that I can find the best track down to it.
Right, yeah. So,
Because I think where I brought it in is probably not the best spot, but now that I'm getting rid of a few trees I can see it. That one went. Got a 4 on that one.
Railroads Online Space Program, don't mess around.
Off to bed, Glen. Okay. Catch you later, mate. Cheers for coming in. Have a good evening, buddy. And we have a bot turned up. Hey, just in time. How are you, bot? Oh, we always love bots around here. Okay, I think I might bring it down
Saying
that way.
lovely things in chat for you.
Oh, they come in and advertise their porn. It's awesome. Okay?
Yeah, it's great. Because
Especially for
everybody
those of us
here
that don't know where to
wants
find
that.
Well, some people just don't know where to find it, you know? Some people don't realise it's already in their computer when they get a brand new one. The moment you connect your computer to the internet, you get porn inside of it. Used to freak people out with that years ago, eh? Oh, all this porn in your computer. What? What? No, I haven't been watching any porn. Oh, look, how come I found all this in your folder? There's always something in the temporary internet folder. Even if you don't go to a porn website, you're still going to have one of those ads pop up.
Yeah. Oh no. The last piece of groundwork I placed before I used the Alt key was like sideways, damn it.
Keep losing sight of my foundations all the time. Oh, I do need that tool, I think. There it is.
What, the map one?
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm cutting trees down trying to find my way to my foundations.
yeah, that's one of the most useful things as well, yeah. I'll grab the link here in a second.
Ah, yep. If you got the link for it, that would be good, actually. And then I can actually put it in the description later. You won't be able to post it into chat, unfortunately, but post it into our chat. I'll put it in the description later.
Yeah.
And then people can add it if they want. I have thought about going on the Steam Workshop and looking for it, but I don't normally add a lot of mods to the games because I do like them to be as the developer writes it.
In the workshop at all. Because the workshop isn't open for this game at all yet, which I'm sure once it is, it'll probably end up on there, but...
Oh, okay.
It's an external program kind of thing that you gotta run every time you run the game.
Oh, I didn't realise that, yep.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, I don't normally run a lot of those.
The only problem that arises is some antivirus software doesn't like it.
Right.
So that's the only problem we might come into.
Are you lost? I am. There's a track down there somewhere. I'm just trying to find it now.
Oh, are you both down there? Oh yeah, I can see you both. Just blue dots. Just
I started cutting trees from the sawmill back to try to help them.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't even getting blue dots to tell you where you are.
The mapping tool is going to be more and more useful. Let me go find that.
Well, see, the blue dots would have been useful last time when that other dude was doing a bit of track and I didn't know where he was. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that will be more and more useful.
Let me load this link just to make sure it's the actual right thing.
So at the end of that piece of groundwork over there, I put a wooden bridge extending out a little bit so we can actually see where it needs to connect to.
At the end of which piece of groundwork?
At the top of the hill. I did it coming out into the valley so we actually see where it's going.
Oh, okay.
Have something to aim to.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I still don't even know where I'm going yet, but... I keep getting lost, so I thought I need to trim some of these trees so I can see what I'm doing. And that groundwork up there is like really high. This groundwork down here is like really low.
Okay. There's the link there in Discord.
Oh yeah, cheers mate.
Hit the very obvious download button. Well, it's not that obvious, but it's there.
I'll put that into the description later on.
I believe it's an installer first, and then you can just run it by searching your Windows key, Windows bar, or going on your desktop, however you want to do it.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking.
I'll hook it. It's easier to make it on a flat section and then just slant back up.
I was just looking at it thinking, hang on, I swear I put track in there. You know, you're all good. I just thought, you know, I mean, I know I'm going nuts, but I swear I put track there. And then it disappeared. He's already fixing my boo-boos.
It's ghost track.
Oh dear.
Doesn't actually exist.
See, people don't have to rudely say, God, your track lane is pathetic. No, they just very politely remove it.
And that's why I'm not saying a word, because I might have done
Exactly,
that.
don't say a word.
Multiple instances.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So this will then, yeah, be similar to the lumber yard. As far as the way I did that. That had a loop around it and a couple of switches running off of it. Okay, now we need to somehow bring this track from way up here down. Oh yeah, I see a bridge now.
Nice.
Okay.
I can just spam the crap out of the deletion tool if I need to do mass deleting, because I don't have to worry about it deleting other things I don't want it to now. That was a nice addition when that came in. That wasn't there to begin with.
This is my first time playing since they've added that feature, and it is a godsend.
Oh yeah. How long have you had the game?
Probably that way.
It was just about when it came out. I think it was the day after it was released.
Oh,
I got
okay.
it maybe a week after it came out. I want to say somewhere around there. See, I can actually look. You can look on Steam at some point if you load the activity
Yeah.
on the game. You can see when you bought it, or just look at it somewhere else. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I got mine in November. I had a look at it and thought it looks good, but it's going to be a really bad game for live streaming. It's going to be too slow going. But then I had a few people actually saying to me about trying it, and I thought, oh well, people want to see it, we'll give it a go.
Yeah. Maybe if I go here, I can see.
Because I'm slowly trying to adapt the channel so it's a little bit more convenient as far as, like, if we get the multiplayers on the weekend, which is why I thought this was a perfect time for us to do this, was a weekend for you guys.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm trying to make my times a bit more regular. My times haven't been very terribly regular up until like 6 months ago. Now I'm trying to make my times regular.
Okay. I just found out when I bought it. October 14th was when I purchased it myself.
Oh, yeah. Halloween, basically, isn't it? 14th?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty close.
Okay, so we need to bring that down there. Holy cow, no wonder I was having problems. This is a big hill. Now that I've cleared all the trees, I can see it. Okay, let's have a horrible attempt at trying to connect them now.
Oh, it kicked me out the game. What?
Oh, did it?
I just come back
Make
from
it-
alt tabs and it's just poof.
Did you make a big placement or something?
No, I didn't do nothing. I was alt tabbed. But I'm joining back in now. It actually didn't take nowhere near as long as I was expecting it to join the first time. It's gonna take a bit longer now because there's quite a bit more track and foundation laid now. It's been more consistent in loading in where I was last, so that's good. There goes all the track thunking I'm gonna hear for a while until I load in.
I tell if
And the
I'm
sound of
straight.
trees breaking eventually.
It's laying bridge work, but I can't tell if it's straight or not because I'm down below it. It might look a little bit wonkoid. Belgian Gamer, hey, how are you? Welcome. If you join the host company, the money go to the host. No. I don't think so, does it? Goes to each individual player. Pretty sure each person gets their own cash as such. Wow, this is going to be a big hill. At the moment, we've got the miner running. Well, I think you are anyway. Making a little bit of cash for yourself, which will go into basically his bank account on the game, which he can then use to buy engines, carriages, etc. And he does have a separate cash supply to my own. Wow, this is horrible, Glen. This is really horrible bit of bridge here. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Okay, this bridge work is lacking. Should we just say it's lacking and just leave it at that? Let's delete it before anybody spots it. You didn't see a thing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. Nope. I gotta come down from the top. That wasn't working from the bottom.
I don't know, Glenn. I think that would work well for a wooden roller coaster.
Yeah, for a wooden roller coaster, but we're not getting to that yet. I do intend to build one later on, though.
Yeah, I need to do that at some point as well. That'll be loads of fun.
We need to find the highest point in the game and build a roller coaster down from it.
All gravity train.
Yeah.
Oh no, it spawned me in groundwork. I'm stuck.
I had that last week, remember? Why? I had to delete the delete it.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
Goodbye groundwork. Oh no, and the track too. Okay, yep. Bye bye rails.
Now I think I'm gonna blame your bit of bridge work here because it's heading in the wrong direction.
Yes, it's all my fault.
Of course it is. And we'll bring it this way. We'll bring it this way. Yeah, it's your fault, because you were following the way that Glen had done the track before, instead of the way it needs to be. You were following what you thought was the plan, not what is the plan.
I gotta run all the way back. Yay!
That seems to be definitely coming down at a better angle anyway. Where the hell is it?
We are slightly clipping through the ground now.
Oh, are we? I did wonder about that. Okay. Bridge work. Delete. Yeah, I did wonder if I was clipping through the ground. Okay, I'm going to do it in a slightly smaller piece then. Clean scrap work sucks.
Sort of seeing it where you're doing. Probably we start somewhere like here at the end of this piece and then run it.
Yeah, okay.
That way, no matter what you do from this point on, it won't clip the ground.
Well, I mean, the other groundwork can always be removed and thought to come around with it. Yeah, it was just that top of that ridge line. I did wonder if I was clipping it. I come out to about here. We're not getting any curve into it, Glen. Bring a curve around. I think I'm heading in the right direction-ish. Wow, that's probably good enough. Good enough, he says. And then we'll fix the rest of this. All. Right. Now, hopefully we can get those two to meet. Oh, you already done it. Well, a bit of a camel's hump here, though.
I don't think we clipped anywhere.
No, I'm just looking at this camel hump here, though. That doesn't look too bad from this end. Okay, is it alright from your end?
If there's a hump, we'll just call it a gravity train. It'll be fine. Meant to slow it down.
Oh, that was you, was it? That wasn't me. Getting confused now. I'm going to lay track and the track goes getting laid down there.
I'm hearing multiple thunks. What does that mean?
What do they mean?
Oh, heard another thunk.
Those thunks are the sound of perfectly laid straight track. That's what those sounds
Okay.
are.
When you lay your tracks, do you use your angle tool?
Sometimes I use the angle
train
tool.
for turns?
Sometimes I forget to turn on the angle tool because I don't have the text thingy.
Sometimes you can kind of like feel it and kind of like move the camera around a bit to kind of see.
And sometimes I just lay the track down and just think, well, I can always fix it later.
Yeah, yeah. That's just how it be sometimes. Can't be wasting company time like that.
Well, that's it. Can always come back later on. Redo it. But at the moment, I'd like to get as much of the track down and start to actually be able to run some rails, and then way we can start to actually make some cash.
Yup. And it is railroads online, not run track
Yeah.
all day online.
They're not build tracking. Track building
You have a
simulator.
railroad without actual trains running.
I do love the fact that they were building it up completely from the groundwork up. You know?
Yeah.
A complete railway. It's not a case of, like with some games where you just, oh yeah, I want to put a track from here to there, and it just automatically builds it for you, sort of thing.
Yeah, I like those sometimes, but this definitely gives a different feel to it. That
Yes.
I like.
More
Yeah. It has a
immersive.
purpose, but I prefer this for sure.
Oh, that's a nice bend. Look at that. Oh, okay, I see. Let's take this groundwork out of here. And I think I can tidy that up just a little bit. Yeah, it's a slightly better angle. Not by much, but it's a slightly better angle. Well, you don't clip to this.
You might switch it over completely to groundwork from here on.
Well, yeah, that's what I was just trying to do, but I couldn't get it to clip.
Gotcha.
See if we can get it to clip up here, hopefully. Ooh. Oh, my character can't quite jump high enough to get onto the foundations. Oh, where the hell are they? Probably under the ground. Here they come. Just not quite going to meet. Okay, so we'll come back to here. And then hopefully I can get a better angle. Oh, we're clipping here anyway by the looks of it. There we go. That'll work. That'll actually work. I mean, it's not quite at the same height, but
I was gonna say, oh, some groundwork or so whatever is actually coming to plan, and then the doubt started setting in. I heard the doubt in your voice. I'm like, well,
I turned around and I thought, oh god, look at that big lip. Look at that big lip. It'll do for now. We'll fix it
I
later.
don't think any of it's gonna be perfect. It's just gonna be it'll do.
It's all perfect. Every single bit of rail on this line is perfect. Some of it's perfectly bent, some of it's perfectly wrong. I mean, I know about perfect because I'm
That's probably
perfect.
what perfect is.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I know exactly what perfect is. I know because I've been told all my life. Perfect little asshole.
Alright, time to finish this track.
Yep. People would always look at me and go, oh my god, that's just perfect. That's just freaking perfect.
I wonder what they meant.
So I see you've actually trimmed most of the trees already, Tim. Was it not far off? Because I had no idea, which is why I didn't trim any trees yet. Some of these bends look really cool. I might take this one here out.
I was just trying to do the bare minimum amount of trees. That way
Right,
you
yeah,
can
I see
decide
that.
what you like.
I see that, yep. This here needs to be a bridge, I think. What we'll do... remove groundwork, because... mind you, this looks nice and straight. What was I looking at? Where was the big kink that I just saw? Go back to the tree cutting. Yeah, most of it doesn't look too bad as far as what I can see so far. But I'm just following it back now to try and cut the trees to see how much I can see. So I thought you'd already been back over it. You had a rough idea on whether it was really bad or... Actually, it doesn't look too bad so far. Okay. And I'll put a bridge through here. Definitely think a bridge. So remove groundwork. Oh, beautiful. Didn't go too far. Oh, that one did. That one went missing. It's way back there. Okay, see, this could actually be straighter through here, actually. You're definitely here, okay. Groundwork, gone.
Rail funking noises.
Oh, reached the maximum distance for cutting trees. Just standing in one place cutting as many as I can.
Yeah. The hell? Oh.
Well, I don't know, my game's starting to freeze a little bit.
Yep, I felt that one.
Haven't got the best computer though. A bit more RAM would help. I'm only running 8 gig of RAM.
That's definitely something I'm low on. RAM's starting to be an issue for me in some games.
Right. Imperion's the worst for me. Imperium Galactic Survival. It likes a minimum of 8, but recommends 12. But
How
the
much
more
RAM do you
advanced the
currently
game
have?
gets... I've got 8. The more advanced the game gets, the more it really needs that 12.
Yeah, oh, I've been booted again. No, I had track laid. Please don't tell me that got deleted. No. I was in
When
the
I got
middle of
booted-
laying track.
When I got booted the last time, it remembered it, so you have a chance.
I was going to say it shouldn't, so long as I'm not getting dropped or anything. I'll let you do another save as well. Glen's now lost. He's standing here turning around in circles thinking, where am I?
Oh, I've spawned back at the freight depot, like the standard spawn.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm back at Betsy. Where's my where's my Jackie? Oh, hang on, I'm probably have to push F first. No, I don't. Ah, now I can see it. Couldn't get any firewood for some bizarre reason. Gamer, Imperion especially hogs system resources at the water's edge. Yeah, you were saying that the other day, yeah. Since it's not coded correctly. At least now their water looks like water. It would be really nice if it flowed like water, though. I don't know if you guys have played Imperion Galactic Survival at all, but you can actually tunnel underneath the water, it doesn't flow.
That's funny.
So you can actually have your base underneath of it. Oh dear.
Yeah,
What have we got?
It again.
Water temperature coming up. Okay, let's close the firebox then. Betsy's well, I was going to say cockpit. The engine's rather small, isn't it? As far as space to turn around and. Now, am I going to need to? I think reverse the engine, because I don't know what you guys have done with the track. Let's reverse. Take the brakes off. No, reverse means reverse, not forward. Why
I
are
knew
we?
what you meant. I just didn't care.
Why are we going forward? Maybe it's gravity. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to run back over the lines now and just see how good or terrible we. Well, I say we. You guys did on.
It should be all right.
I'm just gonna head the train back because it needs to get another load sooner or later anyway.
Nope, I don't think it saved the rails. I'm looking at the map and the rails are not on that groundwork.
Oh no.
Oof.
It was a long straight too, so I've got to work on trying to get that alt key working for me. What I did was I kind of like started the curve to get it to align with the groundwork and then redid the alt key to keep it straight. I have to redo that again. It wasn't that hard. Free-handed at least. I'll be able to replicate those. Right? I just gotta run all the way back.
That's probably the worst part.
Just had to do that. The fun part, running the actual train, even if we are going backwards. Oh, okay.
I can see you, I don't see the terrain. On the
Oh,
map.
okay. I see what you've done here. We might change this. You got both of these rails going in the same direction?
Yeah, I know that one needs to be changed to go the other direction. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one should be going to the lumber yard.
I fixed
After
it and
the,
realized this isn't going the right direction. Because I redid that curve you're on right now. That's the one I
Right.
just finished redoing before I got booted and did that straight.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. I had some sections in it where it like turned and then went straight, then turned and went straight. Like it was some sort of polygon turn. I'm afraid when the new update of the longer splines comes in, where you can.
Whoa! Betsy's gone.
Oh. Is there not a switch there?
Oh, Glen wasn't even looking at the switch. What's your point? Glen wasn't paying attention to any switches.
Well, was there a switch there, or is it deleted? Because I can't see it on the.
No,
on
there's
the
a
map.
switch.
There is. It's just not the right way.
That's not the point either. Glenn's just not paying any attention. It wouldn't have mattered if there was a switch there or not, eh? Oh dear.
I'll eventually be running all the way back. I'm getting there eventually.
Alright. Right click. Left click, no. Left click, no. Left click, no. Left click, no. Right click, Glen.
Try doing it. Try doing on the coupling parts, like where the pin and
Oh, that was the dropping
Try to
part.
get
Because
on
I'm
that.
standing there standing stupid again thinking, oh, why won't I pick up this car? Oh, that's right. You've actually got to move away.
Yeah. But yeah, I was watching someone else play this game, and they grab from the coupling, and it almost like every single time they click on the locomotive or car, it grabs it immediately if you click on the coupling. So
Oh, right,
try
yep.
that maybe. I haven't given it a shot yet at all. I'm
I
just
don't
so
know.
used to just kind of flailing around, clicking left until I see the name come up, and then
Yeah.
trigger it. Okay, there is a switch here. It just wasn't set right. All right, not my fault. Gwen's fault.
Somebody should have been paying attention, you reckon? Oh, far out. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sitting there, click, click, click. Why is this not working? I think you've got to click the re-rail button, Glen.
Oh yeah, that might help. Maybe, just maybe.
No, I'm still not picking it up. It does say the flat car. I can't get it to this track. I think you might want to move Betsy forward a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're just a little too close to this one. I think that's why I'm having trouble with this one now.
I'm going to quickly reconnect to this car though. If you want to put that pin in.
Glenn's got to remember how.
Right click somehow.
Right click, yeah, that's better than left click, okay.
Yeah, left click is the link. Right click
Re-rail.
is the pin.
Right. Okay. You're going to stick it back together, are you? I'll get ready for the pins.
Yeah, just have a link in and link and pin in on one side. And
Who doesn't love a good train wreck? Exactly! Good train wreck
Well,
especially.
see, you like train wrecks until you have to put the train back on. The track. That's how that goes. I hope you have brakes on the car, so they're not just gonna roll away. They all connected now?
Yep. Should be.
We're about to see. About to see if they are. This brake on the front of the correct car next to Betsy is on.
Turn that one off. I can't actually see the text, so I don't know if I'm turning them. I think I'm turning the right way.
Yep. There she goes.
Alrighty.
Yep, they're all connected. Sweet.
So yeah, this track that I've just come off of should have branched out to head towards the
Yeah.
I just so Tim knows. Should have branched out the other way. Yeah. I mean, we could keep this one in, but I don't know if we really need it, do we?
No, we don't. It's redundant.
Yeah. All good, not a problem. Oh, you've got the jigger over here, I see. Okay. But we can get onto that another time.
That's
think.
actually where we put it last.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was closer down towards the sawmill. Okay.
Nope, it was right there.
Right. I do remember we moved it around. I'm wondering if maybe I should take the jigger up to the yard so that we have one up there.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I've never actually ridden the jigger. How do we ride this thing? Is it just another F?
Same
No.
way. Yeah. You just get it like.
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. And we use the regulator, do we? Oh, we do?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, okay. Now we're about to run straight off the track. Because there is no track here. Glen hasn't thought about that part, has he? Right, can we pick this thing up?
Should be able to.
It'd be nice if we could connect it to the back of the train.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a little too steep.
I thought I had it picked up then. It jiggled around and... Oh, well. It doesn't want to come with me, does it? Re-rail. Click the re-rail button, Glen. Re-rail. I keep forgetting to do that, eh? Click the re-rail button. Oh, jig it, stop! Okay, it's off. Right.
Now it's definitely going to be
Never needs re-railing. Hand car. Right, we've got it. Can I get you over to here? It's too far away, isn't it? Re-railing. There could be just a hotkey.
Don't boot me in the middle of me doing my track.
A hotkey, I think, would be the one for re-railing. Okay, I can't re-rail it up this way close enough, I don't think, to get on the other track. I'm not going to worry about it. We can always just take Betsy back to the main engine anyway. Back to the main yard. Whoa, the game just froze again. Because all I'm thinking is when we load in next time, it appeared you guys loaded in from the freight yard, whereas I actually loaded in from the lumber yard. But yeah, we'll just take the engine back. That way you guys have got a way to actually get out and about next time.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think maybe we'll call that it for today.
We no longer have rails connecting to the sawmill, but yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah,
That's alright. We can work on that.
Yeah.
Oh. Seems that I was logged in back by the iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save it
That's why I'm
well.
sending Betsy back that way. Because at least if you got Betsy back that way, you guys can log in, get into Betsy, and then drive to wherever necessary. But I noticed when I logged in, it left me wherever I saved, which is good.
Yeah.
Glen, from where you deleted part of the groundwork from the smelter to the sawmill,
Yep.
through that stretch of forest, I did a small bridge to be sort of an arrow pointing you towards the next piece of groundwork,
yep.
so you don't get lost.
Yep. Yep, because I didn't finish that. Yep.
Yep. So I just put a bridge up so you can clearly see which direction it needs to go.
No worries. Just because I clearly see which direction I need to go doesn't mean I will be going.
Fair enough. Yeah, you'll get there eventually.
We'll get there, yeah, exactly. I think I need to turn the game sounds down, because when you open the regulator right up on Betsy, it's pretty loud.
Yeah. I was watching one of Dapper's recent videos, and he had the game up way too loud for the recording. You can barely even hear him over the locomotive.
Right, yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, I generally set my desktop volume below my microphone volume, but it's not that far below. This thing is really loud.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I try to keep my desktop volume at 100% and then adjust everything accordingly. That way, the stream will always be hearing exactly what I'm hearing pretty much.
Right, yep. When I first started, my sound worked in a way that whatever I heard was what the viewers were hearing. But then I found that a bit awkward when I needed to turn some games up.
Yeah. It can get quite complicated quite fast and start adding separate things to adjust different things. But I feel like I would lose track of which things are at what level.
So do you actually have a channel? Do you record it all, or?
Yeah, I don't record, but I've been trying to stream more and call it taking a lot of my time.
So what are you going by, the minor, or?
Yeah, same as on Twitch, yeah. It's just 13 and then 12. Somebody stole 12! I don't know who it is! I tried to change my name to the the standard username I've been using since I was literally 12. I
Right.
wanted to take in it.
Oh, yeah.
Change to 13, but yeah.
Typical, eh? Well, 13's lucky for some, they reckon.
Yeah.
The brakes don't work very well when you use the reverser, do they?
What do you mean? Like,
I had
like
zero
full,
regulator.
Full reg, full reverser.
No, I had
against
zero
the way you're going?
regulator, and as I'm slowing down, I'm thinking, right, now let's put the brake on. Why is the brake not working? Glenn, it's the regulator. The reverser. It's
Yeah,
the
I've been like
wrong
up
one.
to that. Especially in the heat of the moment, like there's a switch coming up that's not the right direction, and you don't have the map up, and then you're like, shit, brake, nope, that's the reg, nope, that's the reverse, crap, nope, there's the brake. And by that point, you're about to derail.
Actually, I might take it around that
Done
side.
that quite a few times.
Right. Brake off, Glenn. That'll help. Yeah, I
Done
still
that-
learn to
even
drive
done that
this thing.
multiple times in Derail Valley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried Derail Valley. That does look like quite a good game.
Such a fun game. That's something I can definitely see being streamed for sure.
I do have to laugh that after doing this one, Khan's now gotten into Derail Valley.
Yeah.
A lot of people have recommended him to try that one.
I was waiting for him to get on Derail Valley. I'm like, if you've heard of this one, Derail Valley is gonna come in next.
Right.
Just got it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't done it earlier.
Yeah.
But then I've suggested it to somebody
But he
else
got
I know
good,
that
which is
likes
great.
trains, and he just didn't like it at all.
I was not expecting Khan to go towards trains at all. Like, not at all.
No.
I was not expecting it at all. I've been watching him, Scrapman, and I think just mainly those two, and then Moonbo every once in a while.
Yeah.
Moonbo every once in a while, but yeah, I've been watching them two for fucking years. One of the first YouTubers I watched. Probably a good 4 or 5 years I've been watching them. Never would have once would have thought Conway went towards this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I've only been
But
watching for
I'm
about
so
2
glad he did,
years.
because I wouldn't have found the game otherwise. I really don't think I would have, at least for a while.
Right.
That's the only reason why I saw the game. I'm like, oh, this exists, because he made it. He made a video like a week after it came out.
Right, yep. But then he does love that engineering and building side of it, so...
Yeah. I think that's what pulled it toward, or pulled him towards it. But yeah.
Okay, well, I haven't derailed again, so that's the good news.
Yeah.
I've
Are you
managed
still
to-
running Betsy all the way back?
I've done a full loop right round to the other side of the freight yard now.
Ah, okay.
So she's sitting back at the freight yard for when you guys spawn in, you'll have a set of wheels to get up and mobile.
Sounds
Um,
good.
We'll shuttle that down. You open this into Cox and let some pressure out. So yes, I'll leave her back here. I guess you guys are done with what you're doing. We'll shut the server down shortly, or...
Yeah, I've done what I needed to. This is a good stopping point for sure.
Okay.
We have a full loop of tracks still, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's broken up pieces everywhere.
And what about you, Tim?
We've
Where are
only
you?
disconnected the log.
Oh, that's Tim right here next to me.
That's all.
Okay.
That would be me.
Yep. We all look the same. It's
Oh,
really
that
hard
is
to
so
tell.
weird. Okay, when you guys are like hovering or like not hovering, but like moving your camera towards the other person and see the name tags, I'm also seeing the name tag pop up out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
So Tim, as you're going into view and looking at his gamer tag, as it pops up, it's popping up for me as well.
Right.
I can see it in the distance over there, so I can see the general direction of where you're at.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Okay, well, I think that'll do us for today anyway, won't it? I generally only do about 2 to 2.5 hours,
Points to
so...
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we'll call that it for today. So
Went
thank
pretty
you
quick,
to both
be
of you
honest.
guys for
That
coming in.
felt like a few minutes. It really did go quick. It really only felt like it was like maybe 40 minutes. I'm not joking.
2.5 hours I've been live for.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 hours 20
That went
minutes.
way quicker than I thought. It was. It really was.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 hours 20 minutes plus the timer, so near enough to 2 hours 20. Yeah. But yeah, thank you to Tim and of course to Miner for coming in, giving me a hand again. Of course, if you wish to come in and join me for another one, we can always do that, and we'll see how things go.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I think I need a coffee. So we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you to everybody that's come into chat. Thank you to Brew Gamer, Belgian Gamer. Everybody's a gamer around here, aren't they? Father Jack. Who else did we have? We had Fusion Distress. And I think that's everybody. And I hope I didn't miss anybody on the chat. If I did, of course, feel free to tell me off. If you enjoyed today's content, give it a like. If you didn't, well, you know, that's what you get. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
One hell of an outro.
You reckon? No, well, we'll turn the mic off now, so they don't hear you anymore.
You know